Hello, everyone. Welcome to another crazy, whatever the heck we're doing, Mac84 live stream. My name is Steve. Welcome to whatever the heck this is. We're going to be printing stuff and doing stuff, I guess. I mean, yeah, I kind of just decided to do this about 30 minutes ago. And I was going to film a video very elaborate about printing out this banner and stuff. And then I thought, you know what? That sounds like too much work. So let's just print using the printer, and you could help me design the banner or something like that. How about that? But yes, thank you. I do quite enjoy this shirt. So this is when they were getting rid of all their stuff. Oh, jeez, it's like 2009 or so. They're getting rid of all their stuff from the old store, and I picked up some goodies. But I'm using a different setup than I'm used to here. So I have only one screen, and I had to sort of zoom in. Thank you, Tristan. That's very kind of you. So yeah, we got a bunch of people here. We have Tristan, Distro Hopper, excuse me. Can't speak today, apparently. Tech and Music, Sad Mac, Grayscale, Raw Elements. We have Philip, we have Macintosh Librarian, we have Trina, we have Sean, we have, did I say Sad Mac already? If not, hello, Sad Mac. And we have Master Gecko 4. Hello. Why not? Well, we are going to be printing the banner. Of course we're going to be printing. That's why the printer's here. That's why there's paper here. That's why the computer's on. So we're gonna do it. So let's do it. Oh, thank you, Ray's Vintage Computers and Electronics. That's very, very kind of you. Yes, and it's very weird because I started the channel and we'll go over some analytics and stats and fun stuff. But I started the channel in late 2017, and I think 4,000 pages long. I think I only have 1,000 pages, so I think we'll be a little short. Well, see, that's why I did this in the afternoon early. I wanted to do a stream that people who normally can't catch it can catch it, because normally with my work schedule, I do them in the evening, etc. And so now that I have a few days off work, I decided, let me do one in the afternoon. I meant to do it earlier, but you know, it's still earlier than I usually do. Anyway, so I did. I got one of those emails from YouTube. Hey, here's how your channel did in 2020. I don't know why I sound like an old prospector when I say that, but anyway, it had some cool stats on it and stuff. So we'll we'll be looking at that in a moment. But when I started the channel in 2017, I did a introduction video first because I thought, well, I don't have anything to show yet, and I sort of want to explain to people what the channel is before I dive right into it. So I filmed that in my garage. And I remember filming a few takes with it, and I finally got something that was like decent. And I put it on Reddit, and I got a lot of kind attention from it. And yeah, so from there, I did my first video on recapping a Macintosh 2CX, which failed. And I had no idea what I was doing. I was twisting the caps to rip them off and all stupid, horrible things. But I obviously learned from that. Otherwise, what are we doing except learning? But I can't believe that it's been 3 years ago. It feels like I started this last year or something like that. But anyway, that was 3 years ago. Since then, I picked up a lot of crap, a lot of goodies. Went on some crazy adventures. No worries, Jay. You'll save your ears from the screeching of the image writer. Geez, I mean, so many things have happened. I mean, in 2018, let's do this. Let's go down memory lane here. I'm going to scroll through some videos here. Let me get a window up here, because otherwise this is going to be silly of me talking, and there's not going to be anything for you to look at. But no, you're not late. Thank you. Is that printer an image writer? It is an image writer 2. Now I do have an image writer LQ, but that thing is heavy. It's all the way on the shelf over there. I'm not getting it right now. Maybe when we hit 8,000. Okay, so let me pull up a window here, and I'm only using one screen here, so this is going to be kind of we're going to see how it works. And I'm aware I need a haircut, but things being what they are, can't do anything about it right now. So you have to deal with me looking a little funky. Nice, Tech and Music. You definitely should do that. Raw Elements. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's go to videos here, content. Let's see. Can I do a filter? Visibility. Here we go. Up and there go. There go the flying toasters. Right on schedule. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, let's filter this by public. Because there's a lot of private videos I've done for Patreon and stuff like that. That will give us an actual thing. Very nice toast. Help is on the way! Alright, so let's try and... let's see if I could do this. And let's go to the first video here. Oh boy, memory lane. Alright, so... will it tell me... will it tell me the stats? The views? Yeah, it'll tell me the views. Alright, so let's see how this works. Without... doing too much crazy stuff here. Alright, let's see. So, I'm on this. Let's do another window capture. I should have set this up before, but I had no idea I was going to do this, so yay. Alright, that should be it. Okay, and we're going to do like that. Okay, so you should be able to see that. Let me put me up there, because, I mean, not that you really want to see me, but let's put me as a little box in the corner, as it were. And I could be the little talking head. All right, cool. Got your iMac and you love it. Awesome. Pro level live OBSing. more like let's do it live. All right, so to all 17 of you watching, I hope this will be mildly entertaining, because if not, sorry. All right, so I'm going back to the beginning here. So the first video I published... oh, actually, yeah, I actually took down, or I hid... no, I just hid the original introduction video that I did in September of 2017, because I was doing this weird thing where I referred to myself as Mac, because that was a nickname I had. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use my real name. I don't know. But obviously, like, that died a short death. Quick death, rather. So short, quick, whatever. And oops, I'm shrinking the window, so I guess that works too. No, we want all the stats here. There we go. That'll work. So yeah, like the truck, but it's MAC, because my friends, my nickname in high school was Mac, because I was the only kid that used a Mac. Very original, I know, but yeah. So okay, so the first video here is not there. That's the introduction. The second video is the Macintosh 2CX. Now the thought here was that I would do. Let me know if the toasters are annoying. I'll mute them. I decided to list them as episodes. I'm like, I'll do episode 1, episode 2. And after episode 2, I'm like, you know what? Let's not do that. And so that was the first one, was the Macintosh 2CX. Let's see, we got almost 1,000 views on it. And that was published on October 12th, 2017. You guys could read. But yeah, that's the one where I twisted the caps off and yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. Second video, which actually still gets quite a lot of views, I think because of the nostalgic things of that. That's quite a long nickname, Sean. Was the AOL Instant Messenger video. Now, excuse me, in March of 2017, they changed the protocol. So older computers could not connect to AOL Instant Messenger, which was a bummer, because some of the things I played around with it in that video did not work because of that. But I'm glad I did that video, because the AOL Instant Messenger servers were shut down. Now, yes, you can still get access to the servers and stuff by using different ones, and basically still use the service, but you have to create a new username, I believe, and all this stuff. So I haven't really bothered, because the whole point of AOL Instant Messenger was that's where all my friends were, so that's what I used. But yeah. Yes, AOL Instant Messenger. Fun times. Let me just move this over. The other screen that I'm looking at is all the way over there. So we're gonna just at the deal. All right. The next video was Macintosh mice and pointing devices. This was the first video I released where I was disappointed with the views, because it's been up there for a while, and I don't know if it was just the topic, just the thumbnail, just the delivery, just whatever the heck I was doing. This video did not do well. And the whole point of the video was I got this Logitech mouse that is, do I have it here? I'm sure I do. I have no idea where the heck it is. It's basically a mouse that looks like a mouse. It is actually, it's over here. It is adorable. Here it is. This little mouse is adorable. It is a mouse. They made two versions. They made an ADB version, which this is the ADB version. And it looks like a little mouse. It is freaking adorable. Has little ears. But the weird thing is, the cable is on the bottom. So you hold it like this. The cable's on the bottom, not the top. But it has to look like a mouse tail, so that's why. Now, there is a Windows version of this. Now, how I got introduced to this, in middle school, somebody had... there was for a while, Sean. Then I changed the thumbnail, but maybe I should go back and change that. That would be a good idea. So we got the YouTube expert over here telling me what to do. And now that video is going to go viral, as the kids say. So yeah, I basically got one of these new in box, and this is a lovely mouse. It's a ball mouse. It reminds me a lot of the Puck mouse and how it feels, for the accuracy of it. But it's ADB mouse. You got the little blue ADB cable. You got a little cap here, because if I could get that off there, there's a pass through, which is nice. So this is a very lovely mouse. I actually might use it on this computer behind me, but I keep it sort of in a bin because I don't want to destroy it, because the Macintosh one is a little harder to find than the PC one. You could find the PC one, and it's called a Kids Mouse with a Z, K-I-D-Z, Logitech Kids Mouse. So if you're looking for that, that's what this is, and it's a lovely little lovely little peripheral here, and yeah. So definitely take a look out there for one. I think I paid $20 for mine in a box, or $30. It was one of those things where it's like, you know what, let's just have some fun. And I wanted one since middle school, and because it was on a teacher's computer or whatever, and I said, whoa, what is that? So yeah, that was cool. Okay, so yeah, that video didn't really do too well, but you know what, I pressed on. So at that point, I was just releasing videos like when I could. I wasn't really doing... I guess this is only going to show... It's not going to show live streams, so I'll talk about live streams in a little bit. But we're going to be here for a little bit, I think. But okay, so next one took a while. That was in June. And thank you for all the congratulations and stuff. If I stopped to thank everyone, though, I would be here for 8 hours, unless that's what you want. Then maybe that's what we'll do. And for those of you who are just joining, the flapping noises of the toasters behind me, let me know if that's too annoying. Let's see. So, yeah, that iMac video was... Yeah, we'll talk about that. So the first one that we have next here is this early set-top box, Apple STB, whatever you want to call it. And this video did fairly well, considering, and it was something I wanted to cover for a while. I got one of these ages ago. A friend of mine, Mac84, who still releases stuff today, like the clear Macintosh SE case and the Apple II case and stuff like that. Thank you, Distro Hopper. I appreciate it. And so essentially, I did some work for him back in the early 2000s, and he sent me an Apple prototype set-top box as sort of payment for it. And didn't really get it to work or anything, and this video was just sort of the history about what I knew about it, etc. And there are two models. I think this was the only one I focused on, the earlier prototype, which not a lot of people knew about. There were a lot of photos and videos of the newer set-top box, because those were widely produced. I think they were even used in resorts and hotels, like in Disney World or Disneyland somewhere in California, I think, as a trial period for like interactive information in hotel rooms on TVs and stuff like that. So there were quite a few of those, but this one was quite different. But I was happy with that, and one of the things where I set up a table and I just played around with it. It was a pretty straightforward video. But each of these I sort of learned how to optimize my workflow pretty much. And then we have this one. I meant to follow this video up with another one, but I'll probably get to that eventually. This was basically, when I went to the Trenton Computer Festival ages ago, I got a folder with a bunch of papers and stuff from some people who used to clear out offices, and they were Mac guys, so they liked this stuff. And it was basically this press kit folder from 1993 that was about the AV technology Macintoshes, the Quadra 840 AV, the 660 AV, and stuff like that. So there were a lot of papers and cool stuff like that. So basically it's a video of me looking through that folder. I did promise I would scan those slides. I never got around to it. I will do that one day. You know, I'll maybe now. But yeah, so that was fun. That was a quick little one to put out. Basically, set up the camera, look at the thing. It was quite easy to edit. I like those type of videos. Okay, so this next one, my goodness, this iMac G3 video, that is just that blew me away. So that video just kept picking up steam. So right now it has 35,000 views, which is insane to me. It's insane. But let's see, a lot of people found my channel, like Sean is saying, through videos like that. And I think that was one of the first videos where the algorithm and all this stuff that YouTube does to promote, or people sharing it or something, I think that's how a lot of people found their way to the channel. The people in the chat are saying, yeah, that's what I found. And my goal is to do more videos like that. When I do live streams and stuff like that, it's sort of me just experimenting with stuff, just doing things off the cuff, doing silly little things I enjoy doing, obviously. But the stuff that I love producing are videos like that iMac video. And they take forever to do. That one, I think I started filming it in July or August. And I think that's when I created that, when I started that project, and it was released in September. So that sounds about right, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I got this iMac and I realized its birthday was in August, I think. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, I want to do something about this. Because a lot of people these technology people on YouTube they'll take a cube or a PowerBook or something, like, oh, this thing is 20 years old, and they'll get a bunch of facts incorrect about it. So I wanted to talk about it. Thought it was a neat thing, so I figured why not. I have no idea, Ray. I have no idea. Sorry. Hey, Fog. Thanks for joining. So yeah, that was a heck of a video. It didn't get 35,000 views overnight. I think it got like 2,000 or 3,000. I was happy with that. Now this is just insane. So I love that. And there is a follow-up to that. There was another follow-up to that. And I started cleaning up a DV model iMac to continue the story. And I just never, I got distracted. I'm still doing that stuff. I have footage and stuff like that. I just have to put it together. So there'll be more iMac videos. Of course, the G3 all-in-one is right up there with the iMacs. That's going to have a video like that. Yes, Christian. I'll call you by that name. How about that? Yep. All right. So the iMac video, there's more in that series that I'd like to do. And yeah. So yeah, I honestly, it's funny because if you log into YouTube and click on that studio tab, you'll get like creator tips and videos and stuff like that. I'm assuming all that stuff is accurate because YouTube's putting it out, but you never know. But from there, they have a lot of tips about algorithms, and they bust myths about how it works. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt, I guess. But I mean, I don't know why they would mislead you. But anyway, next video this is something that I had a lot of fun doing, and it was one of the first videos where I just set up the camera and just started talking. There was no script. I maybe had a bulleted list of things I wanted to talk about, but it was very much just off the cuff, just talking about what I found in the previous year. So what inspired this was LGR Lazy Game Reviews did a video about his top 10 videos. And this was like the top 10 videos or the top videos he released or whatever that year. And at that point, I only had a handful of videos. And yeah, so I couldn't do a top 10 video thing. I think I even say that in that video. But essentially, I wanted to do something like that. I thought that would be cool. So I said, I don't have 10 videos, but I did pick up 10 cool things. And so I go through all the scores that I got. It was the portrait display, the Apple G3 Blueberry LCD display, the Apple III, the Power Macintosh clone by Power Computing, and stuff like that. And so, yeah, that's something that I really enjoyed doing. I got a fair amount of views, so I was happy with that. And I might do something like that this year. I'm not sure, because I do a lot. That was before I really did a lot of live streams where I showed off what I got. So I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, that was January of 2019. Let's scroll up here. Let's see. So the Apple III one, I'll try and go a bit faster. It's all luck. It's all luck, Charlie. Really, it right place at the right time. The Apple III one, I changed the thumbnail since, because I think this one's a little more fun to look at, and I'll probably change my mind in a month or so. But essentially, the Apple III video here was the first video I really did, like, it was done in a weekend. It was not planned. Big thanks to my wife for her patience, because it was one of those things where I just got sucked into something, and I'm just like, I gotta do this. I gotta do this now. Because what happened was I got that Apple III back in later 2018, March of 2018, I think it was. Yeah. And I basically sat on it. I didn't do much with it. It just sat on the desk. And I thought, oh, let me try and get this profile hard drive to work this weekend, just for the heck of it. And I got it to work. But it was a lot of talking to Mike Stanhope from Mike's Mac Shack at Mac Yak. He was a good, very good expert on that, and asking some Facebook groups, because I didn't know what I was doing with that. And you had to set up the disk a certain way, and the Apple III works a little bit different than the Apple II, and that works much different than a Mac, so I was kind of out of an element there. But I got it to work, so I wanted to document that, because I'm like, you know what, there's other people that's going to come across this, and they're going to probably have a similar problem, and maybe I could help them. And that's why I do most of these videos I do, because I think, you know, I learned from other people doing this stuff, so I want to pass on what I know. And I'm a big dork about this stuff, so hopefully that's helpful to people. And sure enough, you look at the comments of that video, and it helped quite a few people. So we got 2,000 views on that. I'm happy with that. The next video here was just a fun thing. This is the first one I did where it was not really Macintosh related. And I basically went to a few yard sales, and I went to the Trenton Computer Festival and picked up some goodies, and a few of them were these little tiny Sony CRTs, these little Watchmans. And I thought they were pretty cool. They were black and white. They were little television sets, and I just wanted to do a video about them. I got a signal to one of them. I played around with the camera with one of them. So that did surprisingly well. That is 5,000 views. That's pretty cool. The next video is well, before I go on, I'd like to do more stuff like that. I'd like to do more little off-the-cuff, little crazy, hey, look at this weird gizmo type videos. And I do still do some of those. I do them live usually, but maybe I'll do a few more of those. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And hello, NK Morpheus. And hello, anybody else I missed I did not say hello to. Sorry about that. But we're just going through a list here. I'll try and pick up speed. Don't want to spend too much time on this. We have a banner to print. All right, next video. This was a joke. This was a fun April Fool's thing. This was Amazing Soothing Macintosh Recordings, which is ASMR. You know, so that's the whole thing. You know, you make a noise or audio sensory, whatever the heck. And I was basically pretending I was releasing an album, and hear some of the sounds, and it was like keyboard clicks, hard drive noises, all this type of stuff. And so that was, oh, there go the toasters. So that was just a fun little thing to do, and that was quite a lot of fun. This next video was just luck. I happened to pick up a boxed Macintosh Performa 430, and I unboxed it and tested it out, and of course the logic board was toast, and so was the hard drive and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, the album's gonna drop in 2021. How about that? And so, yeah, this was just unboxing the Mac, and people really like this. You can see there's almost 5,000 views there. People, I think, just like unboxing things, especially vintage stuff. And I knew the computer wasn't working because I opened some of the box, and then I put everything together, and because obviously I need to look inside before I filmed the video. I mean, I'm not opening it for the first time. And people, I remember one of the comments was like, "That's not original. One of the pieces of foam isn't there." I'm like, dude, are you serious? This thing's from like 1993. It's been in some guy's attic for like the past 20, 30 years. Like, you seriously expecting this thing to have every piece of foam? Like, whatever. It's just, you have way too much time on your hands. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, movie magic. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's very exciting having 4,000 subscribers. When I started, I had 40. I was excited. So, yeah. So that was a cool unboxing one that has quite a bit of attention. This is a news flash thing. I basically said, hey, I'm going to be a guest on Ken's show, which is apparently how a bunch of you guys found me. So that's cool. That didn't get a lot of views, but that's fine. This next video, I was very disappointed in the amount of views I got, but let me just say, I don't care that it doesn't have that many views. I was just surprised I didn't get more. But this was sort of like a video vlog type thing where it was like, hey, here's just a bunch of shots I took in Japan. I edited it on a train going from Osaka back to Tokyo, and I had my wife's MacBook Air. It's only 720p or whatever. I think I had, well, let me just say this. I had a lot of fun editing this. The music, the shots, I was very creative with it, and it was just an enjoyable thing to do. So you know what? If nobody cared to watch it, I don't care. I had fun doing it. But that was basically me finding a bunch of cool stuff in Japan. Not really a lot of voiceovers, just like scenes and music and just a bunch of cool technology stuff in the background. I was going to do a follow-up video to that because obviously, well, not obviously, but I recorded that video sort of in the middle of our trip. So I had so much more footage at the end of the trip that I was ready to do another one, but I saw there wasn't a lot of attention to that. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll maybe put that off. And I never got around to doing that. I'm getting an incoming phone call. Un momento, por favor. My nephew, who is one of my biggest fans, did a video call. So he was very excited that they got a new Apple TV, and they wanted to tell me. No, I can't, Mike. I'm sorry. We're just doing boring stuff. Don't worry. But yeah, that Japan video, basically, I was going to do another part, but I did not think that a lot of people would view it, so I sort of didn't. I saw the footage and stuff. Maybe there's a demand or I get bored. Hello. Gee, somebody just FaceTimed me. Oh well. Hello, Nicholas. Okay, so yeah, next video, we're just doing a review of the videos from this year. Well, not this year, the whole length of the channel, I guess. The next one was unboxing a Macintosh Plus. That did really well, almost 14,000 views. Again, I think people like unboxing stuff. That was a crazy find. I had to sort of fight over it. And Stella too. Hello, Stella. And essentially, that was one of those things where I had to, I messaged somebody on Facebook, see if they still had the thing, and it was one of these things where somebody else was interested in it, so they were like, "Are you really going to come? Are you really going to pick it up?" I'm like, yes, yes, but I had work, so I had to like move around the schedule and everything. But I picked it up. It was in great condition. This thing is really like a museum quality Macintosh Plus. And I have to use it more because it's just, I want to, well, I have to remove the reefer cap in there. Okay, Andrew, I'll tune in. And so, yeah, that was a fun one, and it has got a lot of views, which is great because I think people like seeing vintage things unboxed, and there go the toasters again. But yeah, this next video was a bit surprising. I didn't think it would be that popular. This was a dial-up internet thing. There's a Dream Pi mechanism. If you saw that video, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, you can get the Dreamcast online by using a Raspberry Pi that emulates a dial-up modem, because the Dreamcast only had a dial-up modem unless you were stupid fancy and you got one of those broadband adapters, which were almost impossible to find, or you imported one from Japan or whatever. Thank you, Wells. Appreciate it. Oh, your comment went away. Oh, well, thank you anyway. Yeah, there's a reason that those unboxing channels have a ton of subscribers, I'm sure. And so, yeah, that was fun to do. And listen, I'd love to do more unboxing. I don't have a lot of stuff in the box. I think the only things I haven't unboxed on video yet that I still have is a SideQuest drive. I have a Macintosh Universal stand. There's just a piece of plastic. I have the Power Computing 180 Power Center Pro box with all the accessories and stuff, which will be featured in one of the clone videos I do, because I already filmed that. I have a DVL 909 Pioneer Laserdisc player in the box. Put stuff in a box and then unbox it. Why does the box say Sega on the front? Oh no, it's an Apple thing. Ignore that. But yeah, I don't have too many things new in box or minty enough in box. So, if I find something, I'll obviously unbox it. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Next one was about Apple Watch bands. This one is very dirty. I have to clean it again. But they why does it say U-Haul on it? Nice. But yeah, that was just the aftermarket bands work pretty well. This was the giveaway announcement for 1,000 subscribers. This was a news flash about me hosting MacYak. Here is the second video about the iMac G3. So that was, I think, the first. Oh, so this video timed perfectly because a year ago, on December 18th, about a half hour before the video goes live, I got monetized on YouTube. And what I mean by that is a few days earlier, I got the email. I had the right amount of views. I had the right amount of subscribers. And then what I did was I went ahead and submitted everything, and I got the approval for it. And right before, because I was scheduled to do a premiere of this video I was working on forever, and I'm like, you know what, it would stink if I didn't, have the monetization enabled and all that stuff. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put the video out. We'll just put it out. And right before it was supposed to go live, I got monetized, and I got super chats enabled and all that fun stuff. So it was like, I couldn't have planned it better. And it was very nice because that video has almost 5,000 views now. So it's nice to have it monetized and all that fun stuff. So that was a follow-up to the iMac video. I basically focused on USB accessories and stuff like that. And funny enough, that the next video after that was also about the iMac. And this is sort of a ranting video, which I know the Mac84 guys love. And this was in response to the Short Circuit YouTube channel. The guy's name is Alex. Long naps are good. And as people like the ranting videos, but I sort of feel weird doing them because I don't like being mean. And not that I think I was mean-spirited there. I was just correcting things, but people could take that the wrong way. I think this was pretty well received, though. Obviously, it has like 3,100 views, so yeah, why not? No, we have not, Trina, unless someone wants to donate one. The table's full of junk again. I don't know how I'm going to clear it off because that's going to be our Christmas food table. But anyway, yeah, so that was a fun video to do. Yeah. So next one is this Big Sur video. Basically, one of the guys from MacYak brought it to my attention that Big Sur redid some of the sounds. So I've actually installed Big Sur on an external drive on a Mac, and then I booted into it just for this video. That was the only time I ever used Big Sur. Don't plan to upgrade it for a long time, and that did surprisingly well, 18,000 views. But I think that's obviously because Big Sur was just like being released about then, or being talked about then, and essentially it was one of those things where people were searching for it. That came up, got about a lot of bit of attention, and the YouTube algorithm did its thing. So. Let's see. Someone at LTT called an ISA card an AGB card. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're buying a nice workbench. Nice, Mike. Well, if you don't need that table, let me know. I mean, if it's here if you want it. Let's see. Oh, yep. Yeah, the iMac videos are a lot of how people found my stuff, which is cool. A sofa is a table if you try hard enough. It's a bit of a soft table. Bit of a soft one. All right, now we're getting fairly recent. Yeah, since, let's see, we have, this is mystery Apple parts. So essentially, back in November of 2019, okay, no worries, Mike. Back in November of 2019, I picked up some goodies, from Pennsylvania. This guy used to run an Apple repair service in a school, and I got these parts from them. So that did pretty well. 600 views. I mean, I wasn't expecting that to go crazy. That was sort of like I'll just put this out, see who likes it. And you know what? 600 views. And a lot of neat little pieces. See that? I mean, I didn't know what the heck those chips were, so it was fun to look through. Flea market finds. What was in a $1 bag of wires? You know what? I had no idea what was in the bag. I was originally going to do a live stream. I'm like, you know what? Let me just film this. And just put it out there. It got 500 views. Yay. I don't expect a lot from this stuff. I just put it out there, see what happens. Next one was this Atari recapping video. That did pretty well. That was a fun video because I did a live stream of trying to fix an Atari, and it wasn't working really. And so I bought the recapping kit from Console 5, and I recapped it, and made a little guide, and did a little video. So I think that was pretty straightforward. There were no videos about recapping them. I think it's one of those things where the people in the Atari community kind of know how to do it, and you don't really need too many instructions. But you know what? For me, I like knowing, okay, well, this cap is how they did them in the 70s, but you can get a newer one that does this, because there was a cap with 3 poles versus a 2 pole, so they have a good kit, so that I didn't have to question which part to buy, because I was actually making a list. I was going to make a list. I was going to check it twice. I was going to make a list. I was going to double that list and order 2 sets of caps for my other Atari and recap both of them, but it was actually cheaper to just go with the Console 5 kit, because I'm sure they buy in bulk. So I have to order another kit and do that, but yeah, I'm running out of ideas to film. No, Mike, there's plenty of crap to film, trust me. It's how much effort I want to put into it, let's just say that. Okay, okay, now comes the G3 all-in-one e-waste rescue thing. Now this video came out of left field. I remember seeing that post on Facebook. I was literally in my basement. I was working on some other computers, and well, thank you, Sean. That's very kind of you. I was working on some other machines, and I saw the post on Facebook that there was this G3 all-in-one, and I'm like, God, this, just this Mac is just there. Somebody found it in the e-waste place, just a dump site, and I looked at the post, and something sort of struck me about it. I'm like, well, let me just ask where this is. And the guy said New York. And I'm like, well, that could be either relatively close or 5 hours away. Because New York State is a large state. And so, you saw it on the live stream, Mike. Don't lie. And so, basically, I asked where it was. And if you saw the video, you know the whole story of it. If it's plastic breaks, Mike, it's your fault. And so, essentially, I was not planning on getting that because I had no idea where it was. And oh, Sean, that would be horrible. I'd lose all my subscribers. And so essentially, I went up there on a whim and I got this thing. And then I found that Mac clone, which was insane. I cannot tell you. Somebody was looking out for me, I'm sure. It was, some force in the galaxy was like, you have to go get this thing. And so, I found the G3 all-in-one first. Then there was this other guy rummaging around with things, and he sort of put me at ease, like no one's going to bother us. Yeah, I mean, you saw the story if you watched the video. But I found this monitor here. This beautiful Sony multi-scan G500 monitor was there, along with 2 others. I found that Macintosh clone, which was absolutely incredible. If I was not doing the research on the Macintosh clones for that video, and if I did not see some of those advertisements with that M-Power logo and read up into that, I would have just said, oh, it's another PC tower. Ugh, I don't want that. I would have left it there. I would have left it there. But it was right next to this monitor, and I went to look at the monitor, and I saw this tower. And I saw that badge, and I'm like, that kind of looks familiar. And I used my flashlight and I looked at it. I'm like, oh my God. And I turned the tower around, and sure enough, you saw the ADB ports, you saw the serial ports, and I'm like, I dropped everything. I grabbed that and I ran to my car. And I'm like, if I just have the all-in-one and the clone, I'm good. I'm totally good. Oh, but yes, Trina, I was editing it the other day, but I'm also trying to take a vacation. I never take a vacation. Yet I'm doing a live stream now. Go figure. So yeah, that was an incredible ride. Got 4,300 views on that. The trick for that video was I wrote the script because it was just a happenstance of all this stuff, but I need to develop a actual story to that. Yes, begun the Clone War has. And so essentially, I had to tell a story about the whole ordeal, but I didn't want, from the thumbnail and the title of the video, I didn't want to make it very apparent that I was successful in my rescue attempt. I thought that the video would do better if I was up upfront with, yeah, I got this thing, yay, because I think if you see a video on YouTube, hey, I picked up this thing, it's like, okay, yeah, I'll watch that. But if you see that thumbnail of oh my gosh, it's in the trash, what happened to it? So I did a sort of a marketing thing there where it's like, you have to watch and find out, and I think that's why the video did so well, and I think the way I presented the story, and so many comments were, I was on the edge of my seat, I didn't know what was going to happen, well done. So that's exactly what I intended to do, and I'm very glad I executed that pretty well. So think we're a clone now. Don't worry, that video clip is going to be in one of those videos. All right, so we're reaching up to the end here, and then we'll print out this banner. Let's see. This was just me talking about the M1 Max. I don't know really why I did that video. I thought maybe it would be as popular as that Big Sur video, but yeah, and then the specs came out, the benchmarks came out and blew my expectations away. So yeah, there's nothing really to read into that. This video, the next one here, this Sharp television set, that was basically I got a new camera at the time. I ended up returning that camera, but I got this new camera and I thought the best way to test out this camera to see if I'm going to keep it or not is to make a video. And so I picked up that little television set from a thrift store. I'm like, well, let me just do a tour of this television and see if it works and stuff like that. And that pretty much confirmed that I wasn't going to keep that camera. It worked okay, but there were some things I just wasn't happy with. But that video, 500 views? I'm happy with that. This is what I pay. TV sitting over there. I think it was under $10 or whatever, but good TV. Okay, next one here. This video actually created years ago, and if you look at the video, it's obvious because the desk is a completely different setup and everything. That is just how to remove a clock battery from an Apple IIgs. I made that video a while ago. I made it private because I just wanted to show somebody how to do it on a Facebook group, and I'm like, well, you know what? The Apple IIgs is already on my desk. Got my camera set up. Let me just record it, and we'll be done. And yeah, you can play. Yeah, no, you can't play Duck Hunt on it because it's not a CRT. Sorry. Well, we have plenty of CRTs, Andrew, to play Duck Hunt on. You will regret asking that question. Yes, the desk isn't messy. It's the biggest clue. So yeah, that I just there was actually I think it was you, Distro Hopper, that actually mentioned the little. There was a part in the video where the video kind of froze for a second because what happened was we're just going through some YouTube stats. Then we're going to print out the banner. We didn't print out the banner yet. So don't worry if you're late. And so basically, I went to publish that video. I thought, you know what? It's unlisted. Let me just publish it. And it acted like it was a brand new video. I'm like, no, that's not what I want. I just wanted to like quietly just put it out there. But it wouldn't let me do that. So I said, you know what? Let me redo that video. I was aware that there was that little glitch in there, and so I just re-edited it just a little bit. I stole the project files and just tidied up a few little things. There's nothing major different in it, and I re-released that. It was just a quick little thing. 430 views, not bad. This is the 4,000 giveaway announcement. That's 379 views, and I think I got 50 or 60 submissions for that, so we will be doing that giveaway at the end of the month. So I think January 30th was the deadline I gave, so maybe the 29th or the 30th or something like that. I'll end it, and we'll do the drawing on the next day. Then we get to my latest videos, which are doing pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. We have the Vintage Macintosh Challenge one. That was the first one of me just talking about the challenge. That blew up. That got a heck of a lot more views than I thought. Trina's like, I'm going to win that word processor. So that got a heck of a lot of views. And the follow-up to that did not do as well, but it's a cleaning video. There's not too much to watch when you're cleaning up something, I find. I mean, I wanted to break this into chunks because I'd get more videos out of it, and because each of them ended up being almost 20 minutes long, except for the first one. Well, longer than 20 minutes, rather. So the cleaning one, yeah, I knew that wasn't going to do as well. But the installation adventure of me pulling my hair out trying to get the installation to work and everything, yeah, that was a pain in the butt, but that was fun to share. I am working on a follow-up to that because obviously I've been using the Quadra 800, and so I put some cards and memory and stuff like that in it. So I'll just be doing not probably as long of an update, but just a quick update of like, hey, here it is, etc. So that was the uploads. Let me go to the live videos here. Let's do visibility, public. I'm not going to go through these at any much of the speed I was going before. We're just going to briefly look at that. I'm just curious where I started because I can't remember. Because there's been a lot of live streams. More than I remember here. My goodness. Yeah, there's a lot more live streams than I thought. And some of them, surprisingly, some of them have a heck of a lot of views. A lot of them. And which surprised me because I do a 5-hour stream or 2-hour stream and I'm like, who's gonna watch this? People do. So, yeah, so we got some early ones. The first one I did here was just fixing an LCD on the MacBook Pro. I never really used that machine after I fixed it. One was me talking about Apple pickups. Two of these were playing around with an iBook and a printer. This was just a quick one about me playing around with the 35th anniversary. It was the 35th year of the Mac, and so that, geez, 5 minutes. I think that's the shortest stream ever. And let's see, we got spring cleaning. That was me going through a bunch of boxes. And then we have me unboxing some vintage stuff that was going through the same boxes. And then here's fixing up a Samsung CRT, which is mostly fixed. There's one wire, I think, that was not connected that is essentially broken. And I think it's causing it not to understand the resolution when it's plugged into something. Here's when I got the Quadra 800. Here's when I got an iBook that was off eBay. The Quadra 800 one has a few more views than the others, which is nice. I got this iBook. It was listed as dead. Hey, it worked. So that was fun. Let's see. This was testing a 2008 Mac Pro I got. Maybe, no, that might be the 2012 one. Yeah. And this was me just... this was when I came back from Japan in August. And I was just showing some of the things I got in Japan. That was a fun video. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. Some Apple stuff, too. This was me fixing this Sony Edit Studio. That was one of my first Let's Fix It live streams type things. This is me finding some G4 towers at a oh, Mike. I'm not going to start that with you again. You've been warned, mister. Oh boy. Yeah, so that was me picking up some G4 towers from a local flea market. This was me messing around with Unreal Tournament on a Dreamcast. This was me trying to recap and fix up a Quadra 610. Trust me, I think Let's Fix It is its own YouTube channel and such, so good luck there. This is just more pickups and stuff. Oh, that's right. That's when I got the monitor I'm using for the stream. Yes. No worries, Mike. I know you're just teasing. Let's see. This is the 2-year anniversary thing that I did. So I did a thing. I don't remember. I don't remember half of these live streams after I do them. Here's me taking around with God knows what. This is we had a 1,000 subscriber repair party. That went on for an hour. Let's see. Mail call and thrifting stuff. More thrifting stuff. This was me trying out a SSD card for my Mac Pro, which didn't work. Spoiler alert. This is playing games on a G3. Yes, Charlie. Exactly what I expected. And I can't approve your thing. Keep saying error. Sorry. YouTube is being YouTube. Let's see. Opening up a Mac Classic. Testing a Trinitron. Installing a second optical drive in a G3. In a Mac Pro. That's the one I have upstairs. Let's see, 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I may be wearing the same shirt in 3 of those videos. Shh. Let's see, recapping in pajamas, all this fun stuff, just recapping stuff. This is playing around with some LCs. Oh gosh, this is that 840AV, which doesn't want to work. This is, yes, I'm aware, it's just not letting me click on the button to show that link, Charlie, so nobody else might be able to see it. This is recapping a Mac 2. This is the Apple Tech Step 1. That was fun. Krusty poses for a trading card photo. Oh boy. Let's see. This is me tinkering around with the Macintosh Performer. The good part of that live stream was when I put the floppy disk in the bezel there, and you just hear it go plunk because there's no drive in there, so the disk just goes in the computer. It just like falls inside of the hollow cavity where the disk drive should be. I like lost it on the stream, but that happened because I'm like, oh, we'll just copy things from your floppy. And then this just went. I did find the floppy drive for that, so I could reinstall it. But that was that was a bit silly. I think that was fun. Tinkering with stuff. This is when I got the power supply for the Xserve back from Jay. Oh gosh, this was me. I don't know what the heck I was. How long I was. 4 hours apparently. Yes, that's right, Mike. They're brothers. This is Data Recovery Madness. That me messing around with that Android phone. Me trying to fix the Macintosh 2s again. I'm just going to go through these quick. Yeah, another 2CX, Quadra 610 repair. I think that's the one I got it to work. New tools. Oh, yeah, I think I got that little microscope thing. This is me messing around with those color classics. They kind of work now. It makes no sense to me. Testing memory. This was cool. This was getting a Macintosh 128 computer that had an upgrade card in it to make it a plus. So that was a neat find. Unboxing things. That's when I got the Voodoo cards, which I'm still playing around with. Macintosh LC2s. I was recapping them. This is when I got that. I think it was earlier. I think it was in June. Yeah, it was in June when I picked up that little Canon typewriter thing. And that's when I got that to work. And so I didn't get it to work. It already worked. I was playing around with that. Let's see, messing around with Macs, random tinkering, more random tinkering, more Quadra 840 AV hours wasted of my life. That was when my friend, unboxing stuff, testing. That was when my friend got water in her MacBook. Was able to fix that up. More recapping. This was setting up that Voodoo card. That was fun. We will revisit that, trust me. This is more testing of stuff. I get a lot of crap. Let's see. Yeah, it's more of the Voodoo card. E-waste finds. Those were, you look at those. Let's see. Yeah, a few hundred views for those. So, definitely a lot of attention for those. Tinkering and archiving discs. This was a fun one, the WWDC Live one, where I just printed out silly things that made no sense while WWDC was going on. That was kind of fun. Unboxing vintage goodies, and then we were playing around with the Apple set-top box again. Let's see, new arrivals. This is when I got the 7100 with the G3 upgrade in it. This is when I think was the first recap video I did with the new microscope. Let's see. People were bored, and I hope I made them not bored. This was cracking open some of those Macs from the E-Waste place. This was more recapping of the SE30. Let's see. What else we got here? More recapping. And then you would see a huge jump in views here, and that's thanks to Sean here, Action Retro, because I was basically recapping his cursed Macintosh SE30, and he must have tweeted it or put it onto the community tab on YouTube or whatever, but just look at the stark contrast between these live streams. That's a few hundred views. It's like 1,873 views. That's a 2-hour and 36 video too. So I think YouTube actually does require you view most of the video to count it as a view. You can't just view it for a few seconds and go, yeah, that's a view. So the curse of the views. That's a good curse to have, unless it's not a lot of views. Let's see. There's tinkering. IBM PS2 fun. Oh geez, this was a fun one. Of course, when Mike came over and we were playing around with Sean will have to show you the cursed SE30. It's no longer in my possession, of course. But this was when Mike came over. We played around with our PS2s. Nice, Sean. Good to hear. And we just had a party. There's a good break in there for lunch, but we had a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to have Mike over. And yes, it was the best live stream I ever did. And that was a blast. That was a real blast. Fixing this NetAppliance thing, fixing these endless fixing of this stuff. This is when I got the clone and when I got the G3 all-in-one. I don't know why it's limited monetization. Maybe I cursed in it. I don't think I did. Okay, that has 1,500 views. Did not know that was so popular. This video is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. It remains fully playable and eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. Yeah, I don't know why it would be, yeah, anyway, let's see, more recapping, software install, and then the one we're doing right now. How about that? Macintosh Gore. It must have picked up some word or something. I don't freaking know. But yeah, that's that. So, let's see, how do I get out of that's right, my OBS is all the way over on that screen. Yeah, so we spend, how long have we been doing this? That was like an hour looking through stats. Sorry about that. Didn't mean that to go on that long. So let me just bring up my video back to the regular size here. If the window doesn't... Hold on. OBS is being OBS. There we go. You can see me again. Fiddlestick. Fiddlesticks. Okay. That was the first stream you joined. Well, thank you, Luke. And thank you to everybody who has, you know, been saying, oh, this is how I found you. This is, you know, I like your videos and all this stuff. I was going through that thing, so I did not see a lot of the chat. So sorry about that. But yeah, let me grab some water here because I have been talking for an hour nonstop. Okay. All right. So, so my brother Andrew asked, can you do a video of opening AOL, Netscape, Photoshop, and Quark on this G4 AGP tower? The answer is no. So the idea was that back in the day when this was our father's computer, 450 megahertz AGP G4 tower, my brother had the awesome idea of multitasking on that machine. And there was a magic combination when you had AOL, the Netscape communicator, and Photoshop and Quark Express open, where the computer would just go, nah, I'm done, and it would just freeze. So, yeah, maybe we'll revisit that one day. But, yeah, the flying toasters are flying by. Look at them go. They're flapping away. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is let's create and print out that banner. I have to turn on this video scaler, otherwise you won't be able to see it. So let me do that. Okay, that video scaler is on. Okay, and let's see, because we're going to print out this banner. Let's see if this wants to work. Haha, there we go. You can see all the toasters in their glory. How about that? How about that? Thank you for liking the stream. Of course, I want to say a very sincere thank you to everybody who's watched the videos, subscribed to the channel, supported me on Patreon, shared the videos. Me thinking I have 4,000 subscribers is just insane at this point. I was happy with a few hundred. I was happy with 1,000. So this was really yes, the toasters do deserve a like, probably more than my content does. This has really been just a labor of love, a lot of fun, and I greatly appreciate everybody who turns out to these sort of things, because I would be doing a lot of this stuff just on my own. But to have an audience there, to have the interaction there, to have, you know, my fans there, the feedback and everything is always overwhelming and amazing. So thank you everybody for making this year a little bit less horrible, and we're going to do a bunch of crazy stuff to come, I'm sure. So yeah, and there's a bunch of people still joining. Hi Ivan, hi Hot Rod, hi Luke Davis, and Crazy Tech Reviews. I see, I can't approve comments. Things are like held for moderation. I don't know, Mike, could you get Christian's comment there? It won't let me click on show. I don't know. There's something wrong with YouTube Studio right now. Sorry about that. But Christian's comment was, remember us when you're rich and famous, sitting on your posh mansion slurping cognac. Yeah, that's if I'm getting a Mac for Christmas, I don't think so. Unless someone's sending me Macs my way. Berkeley soft copyright strike. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Yeah, yeah, Trina, I think there's something wrong with YouTube right now. So, very weird. Very weird. But, no, I will be sitting on a couch built of Macintosh 2s, having a pudding cup. I think that's more of my my aesthetic right there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Let's get this show on the road here. Let's get the show on the road. Well, how about that, Luke? That'll be cool. That'll be neat. Be neat. Got an iPhone for Christmas. Well, there you go. All right, so I'm going to turn my attention to the vintage computer. I'm not going to ignore your comments, but it's a little more difficult to me to read them when my head is completely turned. So we're going to interrupt our flying toasters, and we are going to make a banner for our 4,000 subscribers. How about that? And we're going to print it out. And you guard your ears, Gormans, because this thing's going to make a lot of noise. How about that? All right, so we have a holiday card, which maybe I'll show up in another stream. We have Print Shop Deluxe. Well, somewhere. Is it on this system, or did I put it on System 8? I think it's on System 8. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's reboot. Let's reboot. Where's... Oh, yeah, I guess... No, I need a... Hold, please. Where's System Picker? Ah, the wonders of using an old computer. I have a hodgepodge of capture devices there, Charlie. The short answer of it is there's a lot of wires. The long answer is there's a VGA splitter here. That goes to an HD scaler that scales VGA to HDMI. That HDMI then goes to a USB 3 HDMI capture box. Because right out of the gate, even if you try and do VGA to HDMI on one of those cheapo StarTech things that are like $30, you're not going to get it because it's not going to translate the signal. It's just passing it along. You need something to scale it, like businesses would use for projectors and stuff like that. So it's using this Atlona brand scanner, Atlona. Atline Pro 4 is the name of it. You don't have to get that exact one. Mike got a much cheaper one for about $25. Does pretty much the same things, but only has one input. This has a bunch of inputs. But basically, yeah, that's the whole way about doing that. And that took me like a year and a half to figure out. And I bought countless crazy things that I never ended up using because they all worked like crap. Okay, so we are just going to reboot here to System 8. Mac OS 8, whatever you want to call it. And I have to use System Picker because both of the system folders are on the same SCSI ID, so sometimes I get confused. Yeah. Sean's release schedule is insane. I was trying to keep up sort of with that with my Quadra series, but I never take time off. And I'm really trying to not push myself so I burn myself out again, because that happens. But Sean, your release schedule is admirable, and keep up the great work, man. Yeah, mine has 2 chimes too when I go to System 7. Sometimes when it decides to. Okay, it is not 1:40 a.m., but I don't think I have the set clock thing here. Let's just let's try and fix that. Oh, that's right, the PowerPC card. Okay, yeah, Mr. Fancy there. Oh boy, it's Christmas Eve. It's always fun. Oop, wrong numbers there. You put in the wrong numbers. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got Mario Fundamentals, which we will not be playing. No, thank you. Well, exactly, Crazy Tech Reviews. We're doing things a little bit different. And I don't really stick to a schedule with my live streams either. I really tried to, but it's like, you know what? I don't plan that things that much in advance. So, yeah. Alright, so let's get into our Print Shop Deluxe insanity here. Because we're going to print out a banner. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer here. I'm glad it was fun to see. It was not fun to do. No, I'm joking. I think I'll do more of those with games and stuff like that. So let's see if I can tighten this tripod to stay still. Maybe. Nope, it has a sort of a mind of its own there, but we'll do the best we can. All right, so that's the printer there. You don't need to see me, but there's the printer. And let's see. Oh, we need a banner, of course, right? And this needs to be a horizontal banner. And I think we're gonna do blank because, well, you know what? Hold on a second. Let's see what there's. There's one banner per subscriber. Brass standoffs pulled from broken power books. Probably not. I mean, I probably have some broken power books, but I honestly gave a lot of those away ages ago. So sorry, Luke. I mean, if it's a brass standoff, you might be able. I've seen some of the this does not compute videos where he tries to fix that stuff. Maybe there's a way to just get a generic one. I would hope so. I actually have one of these banners with the Christmas lights hanging up in my house right now because I'm a big dork. Let's change the libraries. There was one business backdrops. Oh, I like that one. If I had a color ribbon, we'd be using this one right here. I mean, how this looks like the YouTube Premiere type graphics there. Oh, that is tempting. That is tempting. Yeah, we'll use some cool crap here to appease the LGR fans. Let's see. Sale dots. No, thank you. Blank page. Oh, it's exciting. Elves and packages. The disembodied hand. Jaggies. That's, okay. Pitcher and batter. School bus. Yeah, we'll just go with a blank one because I have an idea of what I want to do. And here is the idea. So we're going to have two images on the left and the right. And then we're going to have text in the middle. And yeah, that's how the previous banner was. And the previous banner was hanging behind me in all my videos. Yes, Sean, I agree. And yeah, so we're going to have two pictures here. You're going to help me choose the pictures. And let's first find a good border. I think there's a computer one with floppy disks. Because that's the one we're going to frickin' use. Which model eMac is worth getting, Josh? I have no idea. The last one? That's the fastest? Michael, no. He loves eMacs. Well, the kid picks, I can't print out a banner with all this cool clip art. I'd have different clip art. Don't worry, we'll print out more banners, I'm sure. Alright, let's see. Easter eggs, Egyptian. There's one with a film loop. There we go. Paper clips. Presents. I like how it has to draw each one. We need our business ones. I think that's where the discs are. That'd be very meta. Printing out the printing out computer paper border on actual computer paper. That is I think that might be too meta for this, but that's a front runner here. Yes, I bribed Sean to appear on a lot of my live streams, and so far it's working. So I want to see if there's. I thought there was one with discs. I want to see. Oh my god, this would take forever to print. Let's see, decorative, dots. 4th of July. Memo. Party people. There's one with discs, I think. Let's try and find it. Let's make sure we didn't miss it in the front one here. Happy faces. I thought there was one with computer discs. Huh. Thank you very much, Retro Techie. That's greatly appreciated. I mean, Josh, honestly, you might be better off just getting an external CRT. Yeah, well, collect whatever you can, but don't go nuts. I mean, collect what you think you're going to use and you're going to have fun with. That's my motto that I break sometimes. Oh, boy. Baseball, bubble music, candy. Yeah, there was one here that was computer discs, I swear. Because I saw it once and I'm like, oh man, I should have used that. Whoops. No, no, no. We don't want that. That's too festive. Let's go back to business. I swear it was Burst Edge, computer paper. I think we looked through all these. Yeah, we looked through all these. Let's try. Let me just. I'm probably just skipping over because I'm talking and blah 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 blah. Double thin Egyptian, Earth Point film loop, Geo, memo planes, music, paper clips. You see it? Tell me. Nope. Next. I'm sure there's like a downloadable one, but I thought it was included in here. Kitty cats. Bows, bright shapes, circles, crayons, dashed. I thought there was a floppy disk one. I could just be insane and completely have made that up in my brain because, sure, that sounds like something I would dream up and then swear was the truth as they wheel me away to the mental hospital. I'm just clicking on them because I even though it doesn't say it, I'm just curious. And I think this is the only version I've played around with because it has like the other packages and stuff. But all right, well, I think we'll go with the computer paper one because that's the only one that sort of fits. So, oh, thank you very much, Ron's Computer Videos. Greatly appreciate the super chat there. Eep! Thank you very much. Yeah, the diamonds are sort of discus, but rolling a yeah, okay. yeah, let me let me show you the socks I'm wearing that have holes in them, Mike. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, computer paper, that might work here. I think it's very fitting. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, so for this, we have to type in 4,000. And the font might have to be Chicago. Let's see. I think that's what I had last time. Yeah, that's the font I had last time. So it could either be Chicago or... This is a very classic Print Shop Deluxe font. Bazooka! Who do you guys like better? You want the classic Chicago or Bazooka? We're not doing Wingdings, Sean. I don't even think this has... Does this have it? No, because Wingdings was more of like a Windows one. Because that was like where you could only get them. But, well, we'll try a few. Palantino. Got a ton of fonts here. This is like the Apple standard font. That's not too exciting, though. Yes. Zapped dingbats. We don't have that either, Mike. Okay, let's just I'm not it's not like I'm picking Chicago right now. I'm just looking. Let's see, I want to give it a shadow. I'm just looking at the old banner, see what direction the shadow was. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I'll be in jail. No. Comic Sans would look horrible. Do I even have Comic Sans? No, it's... Oh, thank goodness it's not installed. Thank goodness it's not installed. Very interesting fonts we got here. It's going to print out big. Let's just say that. Charcoal. Let's see. Looks okay. Now, what I will be doing... maybe I won't. I don't know. I guess. So for the previous banner, I actually printed the text hollow because otherwise it would take ages. But maybe we'll actually fill it in. Oh boy. Let's see. Well, I'll select Chicago for now. Let's look at some graphics we could put in here, huh? This is Print Shop Deluxe. Actually, let me save this real quick. This is the version I'm using, 1.1.1 from 1994. Just like an IBM Selectric, yes. All right, let's see what insane graphics. So we have floppies here. We definitely have floppies. So we can use floppy disks. So I'm looking at the previous banner. We had a Macintosh and then we had floppies. Oh, thank you very much, Andre. I greatly appreciate that. Eep! Thank you very much for your super chat. I will keep on giving you the classic macOS you guys crave. I promise you. Oh, that tooth is creepy. Oh, that lovable pup stealing your food. Pets. Pumpkin. Let's see. Whoopsie. Oh, I have to find where it is? Really? Business squares. Compact disc. I don't know. Are we in the compact disc era, or are we are we still in the floppy disk era right now? This is a Quadra 800 running macOS 8.1. People at desk. This poor guy's like, I'm trying to do some work. Can you please just get the heck out of my way? Calendar icon, CD bonus squares. Oh, look at the bunny. Okay. Singing cowboy. That pretty much is the channel right there. Accessories? A nose. Education. Science. Going places. Garbage truck. Oh boy. Bum on the side of the floppy disk of the other. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Ed. Yeah, I did pick a weird time today, but that's just how I decided to do it today. Because I'm off of work too. So, sample squares, stamps, initial caps, decorative symbols, recreation maybe? Modern living. I think that's where. There we go. Here's computer 1. Computer 2. Computer 3. Computer craze. Crazy phone! Oh my goodness, look how crazy that phone is. Oh boy. Oh boy. I still have your floppy drive, Mike? Really? I don't remember that, but... Oh, your Mavica! That's right, right. Oh, the drive died. That stinks. Maybe it might be a belt or something. I think I'm going to go with Computer 2. That's the one we have on the previous banner, because it looks the most like a Mac. That's the most Mac-looking computer icon that Print Shop Deluxe has to offer. Of course, you got to make that bigger. Too big. Kind of wanted to fit on the page there. Come on. I think that's a good size. What do you think? What do you guys think? I mean, it could be a Macintosh SE. I don't know what screen you're looking at, but it's not detailed enough. It's an artist's interpretation. SE 4000. Welcome to the SE 4000. This is the best computer known to man. Look at that beautiful thing. This graphic is installed in PrintShop Deluxe. This is all clip art and junk from that program. So that's why I use this. That's why I'm not using KidPix or something like that, because this has everything ready to go. It's designed for making banners. That's exactly why we're using it today. Okay, so now we have the other square here. I think we're going to put floppy disks on it, but... so this is what I did last time. I'll show you. What I did was I took one of these floppies, and how did I rotate it last time? Object, rotate. I think I did like... It's a cool little interface. Yeah, I did like that, and I put two of them there. The SE4000 straight from Total Recall. Oh boy. Hey, dot matrices are hard to kill as long as the ribbon's okay. Yeah, so we had like... let me try and rotate that again. Nope. Too much. Yeah, I had like that. I had like two of them. Let's put in a... we got more floppies here. How about that? That way our Apple II... We are Apple II inclusive now. Oh boy, how does that look so far, guys? Do you think that looks fun? Now this is what I'm thinking, because I let's see if we do solid. See, if I change the color to white, this will print much easier. But we could give it a shadow. Fill, double blend. Oh, no, that's not what I do. Let's see. Position. Oh, that's right. Wait. Oh, thick outline. Here we go. I'm going to do thin outline. It's fine. What do you think about that, guys? Do you think that is suitable for our next banner? So we have 4000, and we have our Macintosh SE type thing on the right, on the left rather, and we have our floppies on the right. Would you someday stream Macintalk and try to make it sound like Otto from Wally? I don't know. The file could be better, but it's good. Well, all right. So hold on. Look at that, and then we're going to look at Bazooka. I think those are the two I'm looking at here. Do you like Bazooka? So Bazooka or Chicago. Chicago is the one I used last time, but Bazooka is pure PrintShop Deluxe. So what do you guys think? We're getting some fans for Bazooka here. I thought it gets kind of boring. I like a crazy font like this. I kind of like the way Bazooka's looking here. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Okay. So this banner is gonna be 3 pages. Now, if I move this, will it expand? No, it won't. I thought it was gonna maybe give us an extra page. I'm fine with the amount of pages it's gonna use. It's fine. Just space things out just slightly different before we print this bad boy, huh? All right, we are saving this, guys, and so now what I'm going to do is we're going to switch over to this. Alright. And, let me first make sure that our printer's set up in the chooser. Okay. It is. And our printer is on. I left it on last night. Oops. And for those of you thinking, what on earth were you doing last night with the printer? You don't want to know. Yeah, so a full warning with this, guys. This is going to get loud. Okay? This is going to get loud. Final warning on this. Not going to say it again. I'm using a Macintosh Quadra 800, and this is an Apple ImageWriter 2 printer. I only have the black and white ribbon here, but yeah. Well, just in time, Leo, we are going to print out this fabulous banner. So cover your ears and get ready. And thank you very much. This is what we're printing, and we're about to get started here. So, without further ado, let's go to File Print. We are selecting the best quality, of course. And 3 pages of nonsense. Here we go. Get those earplugs ready. You're going to need them. Thank you. Yes, happy holidays, everybody. This is my gift to you by having a printer make horrible noises. Oh, gosh. Yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, all that fun stuff. The end of this awful year. Let's hope the next one is much better. Oh, and check out this fantastic mouse pad that is awful. Awful. Yeah, this is we're still sending data to the printer, so this may take a little bit. We're waiting. We're from merry old New Jersey. This may take a little bit. Unlimited printing. All right, so it's sending more data. So we're progressing a little bit here. The absolute firepower of the Motorola 6804. A blazing 33 megahertz. No, to folks in the UK, it's called that dirty place next to New York. I have a lot. I don't know which ones I have, to be honest. There are too many. I'm going to try and move the camera a little bit down while we're waiting. I'll have to make a list. Get sort of on eye level with this thing. But there we go. It's kind of more appropriate, don't you think? A cinematic quality and... Oh, there we go. Yes, Justin, yes! This might take a while, guys. This absolutely will take a while. This is definitely going to take a while. Yes, this printer is a friend of mine's. I'm trying to fix it up. There's a broken piece of plastic. Haven't gotten to it yet. Hey, this was blazing fast back in the day. No, I only have a black and white ribbon. I do have a color ribbon. But I'm not going to use it right now. Because I only have the one. Let's see if we get closer here. If the USB extension cable will allow. Hold on a second. There we go. We can see it, sort of see it coming to life now. Sorry. Live tripod adjusting is always so much fun. We are going to be here for a while. I should be Instagramming this. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. Yeah, this is going to take a bit, so get cozy. This is a song of my people. No, it's not going to fail. This is very reliable. Hint, hint. Here we go. We got our first little bit here. This is going to be awkward to move. Beethoven's 1986 Symphony of Dot Matrix. There's like a weird like set of characters here. PX tilde P like it just tried typing something before it actually spit this image out. That's hilarious. Oh boy. It is. If I would shut up, maybe it would be good at ASMR. Welcome to Amazing and Soothing Mac84 Recordings Volume 2. I have never retrobited a thing in my life. This came to me in excellent condition. This came to me in September of 2017. I bought it as a bundle from my friend Phil, who runs a video game store in Asbury Park, New Jersey. And that video game store is called Kill Screen Games. It's an excellent little store. Check it out. They do eBay stuff as well. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna, like, do something with this video. This'll be... I'll take this clip out for its own YouTube thing. Oh, Luke, do you really want to rant right now? I think everything I have to say about him was said on the Mac84 podcast. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the congrats. That's hilarious. This is making pretty good progress. Oh, what are you doing? Oh. ridiculous. Well, all the way from South Africa. Hello from New Jersey. Andre, it's really up to you. I mean, eBay is probably, unfortunately, the best place for variety. But check local listings like Facebook Marketplace, Letgo, stuff like that. Whoopsie. No worries, Lord of Nothing. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna get louder. Oh yeah, it made a gap! What the heck? It's not supposed to be doing that! I guess we could tape it together, but that's weird. Bruce is like, no! I should have stayed in bed. Well, you missed the first hour. Now we're just printing this out, which will probably take another hour. But it's our 4,000 subscriber banner, so... It is heavy enough to be used as a weapon. I do like the desk I have for this image writer, if you could hear me over this madness, but this piece of furniture goes in and pulls out. Very convenient for printers like this. I love it. Whee! And yes, that's two 6100 Power Macs under here. Bunch of dust and crap under the desk. See, if I didn't make the 4, if that was a solid 4 instead of a white color, instead of that, this would have taken 10 times as long. Let's see if I can wedge this paper under something so I don't have to hold it the entire time. There we go. Congrats on the 40! Oh, just the lighting, Bruce. Maybe. Actually, it looks pretty good. Thank you very much for all the congrats. Yes, I have one color ribbon. One. This is the one color ribbon I have, and this is probably as old as I am, to be honest. This was in the original printer, the original box of ribbons that my parents had for their printer. Yes, we'll save it for 10,000 subs. By then, it'll be even drier. Luke, that sounds pretty involved. Why don't you send me an email? I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. Yeah, so we have a bit of a gap, and it looks like it's making a gap again. I think it's detecting the gaps in the pages wrong, and it doesn't. This software is a little finicky when you tell it that there's computer paper. It doesn't work. I don't know why. But, yeah. We could tape it together. I have a cutter somewhere. I think it's upstairs. I have a paper cutter to put them together. It is Mac84tv@gmail.com. Mac84tv@gmail.com. Mac84.com is already taken by somebody else. That's not my site. Mac84.net is me, but I don't have an email set up there. So Mac84tv@gmail.com. TV as in television. If you can hear me over this horrid printer! So we are getting to the end of the banner here because it's printing the floppy disks. No, it's Mac84tv@gmail.com. We got print louder for the people in the back. They can't hear you. Oh boy. Okay, it's the loudest when it's going over those dark areas there. Turn it up! Turn it up! Well, if you don't have the borders on the banner, it will actually print pretty quick, but we're still going here. Oh, I should be getting my camera out and doing some fancy filming with this thing. Hold on. That's it. We're done. All right, let's see how that came out. My goodness. All right, so who was timing at home? How long did that take? Oh, boy. Yes, we got more to go. Oh, boy. 20 minutes. This is beautiful. Look at that. That is fantastic. Now, of course, the paper I have here is triplicate. So there's one in pink, one in white, and one in yellow. Yes, there is an option for continuous paper. I thought I had it selected, but sometimes this thing doesn't... Yeah, no gaps between pages is the option I should have selected. So I think we have to print another one. I'm sorry, Bruce, for your ears, but I think we have to print another. And... You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's see if this works. I mean... Probably doesn't. Yeah, it probably doesn't. But I'm curious. I'm kind of curious. I need to know. I need to know. All right. It's rare prototype. Okay. Okay, do you want to actually fit in there? Or are you going to be a pain in the butt? There we go. Okay. Glorious color. Now, just a trick with these printers, they will not print if this cover's on, because there's a little magnet on the top of this lid here. So, all right, let's just do a quick color test here, because I don't want to print out a huge banner and find out it doesn't work. Let's see what we got. Oh, we do have that CD that had... Oh, I might have the screenshot here. Oh, boy. Let's see. I had a screenshot I thought of. There's the owl. There we go. Well, that's a little much. Yeah, let me open up that program again. Now I do have a brand new color ribbon, but I'm saving that for something because it's the only one I have, and they ain't making them anymore. Trust me, I talked to the guy that made them. He's like, nope, costs way too much. And nobody was buying them. I'll make a folder here. Alright, so let's do a little test color here, I guess. How big do we want our brush to be? We'll do a small. I just don't want it to, oops, don't want it to take forever here. Let's see, and we'll add some, we'll do like a blue. This is just to test our color here. Do like a light blue. Looks awful, but who cares? It'll be just for us. Okay. And let's do some red here. And we'll do some We'll do some yellow. We'll do some green. Because I know there's some dithering of colors and stuff like that, but I'm really not sure what it's capable of. So we'll find out. Won't we? Okay, so we can't save it, I don't think. Yep. Can we print it? No, but I will take a screenshot of it and we'll print that. Oh, that's right. I don't have Photoshop on this machine, but I can just print the screenshot I took. There we go. Page setup. But how do I tell it if it's color or not? Will it just do it? Well, let's find out, I guess. Hey, Christopher. Nope. Well, the black ink works. I think there's something lost in translation. Let's see here. Do I have Photoshop on here? Or is it on System 7? Well, that launcher, it's going to give me crap about it. Because there is a trick to get this to print in color. Usually I think it's just like a checkbox. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, thank you, David. Yes, that was a fun adventure and a fun video. Thank you. I appreciate it. If anybody finds me, if you subscribe, that of course helps. But yeah, let's try this again. Is it 11? You had to manually generate the previews. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Let's save this as JPEG or Photoshop file, whatever the heck. Alright, let's try this again. Page setup. Here we go. Now we got more options. Got much more options here. There used to be an option for color, I swear. I swear there was an option for color. Sorry, I didn't transition over. What am I missing here? Oh, here we go. RGB, yeah. So the text, I don't think text edit had that option. Text edit, wow. Simple text, because when I went to print previously, yeah, it didn't have the color option. Okay, so let's see if this will work now that we have it in Photoshop. So if I go to print, and I select color, let's see what happens. Okay. Still black and white. Still black and white. What the heck? CMY? Let's say hand feed so I don't have to... I don't know. This is ridiculous. Ah, it's still doing it. Yeah, I could try another application. I know Print Shop Deluxe prints it in color. I just didn't want to start, you know, the banner and it not work. But you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Because I know Print Shop will do it in color. So let's just do it. So quit this. YOLO. Oh, that is so like 2017. I love it. All right. I guess that's enough color. I'm sort of ashamed not ashamed. I'm sort of sad that this doesn't have such any color in it. Can we add color to it? No. Object, add, edit, shadow, frame. Ooh, fancy. Alright, well, I guess let's just try. Page setup. No gaps between pages. US. More options. 2 dither color. For Image Writer 2 with color ribbon? Yes. Coloring book mode would make everything outlined, so we don't want that. Okay. Automatic. And here we go. There's more than you guys bargained for, I'm sure. I printed a color banner once. That was a while ago. We'll see how successful we are. And that was on a newer computer, which kind of froze up because the driver for the Image Writer on system, was it 8.5 or 8.6 or 9 or one of those? It just really doesn't work if you're in certain modes. And it just kind of bleh. So. Well, while we wait, let's see. Let me bring that to the top. While we wait, here's some stats I got from YouTube. I got one of these year in review messages. So I joined YouTube 1,172 days ago. People smashed that like button 7,568 times. We got 61,000 some odd comments. People shared the videos 564 times. Made 2020 my own and gained 2,675 subscribers. Woohoo! 110,000 views. 1.1 million minutes of my videos watched in 2020. Holy cow. Holy cow. Fans can't get enough of your videos. Received 5,538 likes. And I responded to 333 comments. Only 2 hearts and 2 thumbs up in the likes of my comments, but that's okay. That's okay. Very, very cool. Thank you, everybody, again. All right, well, this is still... we're almost there. Almost there. Yep. Up. What's it do? What are you doing? What are you doing? Has a mind of its own. Oh boy. Oh, I think I see some color. Oh yeah, we got color, baby. I gotta get my camera. That's how it does the extra color. It dances. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Let me show you what it's doing. So we got some blue or green or whatever you want to call that. So that's what it's doing. It's going back and forth and printing the color here. It's not that faded, actually. I mean, this ribbon is 30-something years old. I'm surprised it works at all. I mean, come on. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. We have color. I'm just amazed it's actually working. Thanks, Morpheus. Take care. Yeah. Yeah, when you were working on a computer, you knew you were doing something. This is great. I don't know if this is printing faster or slower, but it seems faster. Oh boy. Look at that color. Oh, this is so silly, but I love it so much. In a second, I'm going to tuck the paper under this, see if it holds, and I'll get a close-up. No worries, Charlie. Take care. Yes, I will show pictures, I'm sure. Just look at that. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We are printing in color, Mike. My goodness. Unfortunately, the only next bits of color are the floppy disks at the end, but we'll manage. I am using the color ribbon that was in my parents' attic. It still freaking worked. Oh boy. It's a special occasion, so why the heck not? And just look at the difference. I mean, it's much more detailed. It's beautiful! Let's see how many viewers we scared off. Oh, we still got 30. I mean, the title's pretty much self-explanatory, so you know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah, it's going pretty fast. It seems to be screwing up some of the outlines slightly because it's pulling and pulling the paper, but I don't care that much. Like around the O here, it's a little but... This thing is just a beauty. I love this printer. So So any of you have any questions or anything you want me to try and answer while I speak over this printer? Ain't no party like a banana party. That's right, Hot Rod. What is love? Love is a dot matrix printer on color. Oh yes, the giant hot dog banner. This printer ain't gonna hurt you. And I don't think anybody wants me to try and sing. Yeah, his printer was much newer, I believe. The 1 and 2 should take the same black ribbon, I believe. The Model 2 takes color, but the Model 1 won't. The question about my favorite Mac, if you go to Mac84.net, there's actually an FAQ, because I have too many favorites to list. Good games for 2005 iBook. There's a lot. Jeez. You guys know some. Unreal Tournament might push it a little bit. The original one should run okay. Trying to think. Marathon's a good one for classic Mac OS. There's a lot. I mean... Oh, boy. Myst is a good one. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I played a lot of PC games around that time, so I'm trying to think which ones actually reported OS 10 and which ones were okay. Halo was okay, but that really just pushes any system you try it on. Yeah, Dysfunctional Wombat, that foam rot stinks, but sometimes you could save it. Okay, we're at the other 0 here. Yeah, the black ribbons aren't hard to find. You could probably get cheaper on eBay. I mean, honestly, one ribbon is gonna last you a long time. The original 500 MHz iBook, Unreal Tournament, Bugdom, Nanosaur. Oh, here goes with the color. Here comes the color dance. This is the rare mating ritual of the Image Writer 2. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. I think Bruce had a stroke. a good question, Bruce. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'll think of some, Bruce. I think Prince of Persia. Glider may have one. Tetris may have one. Oh, look at that color, man. No, this is all from me, Tim. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, lemmings, I forgot about that. I'll have to share some with you, Bruce. Now, are you dual booting that machine, or you just have one OS on it? We're almost at the end, guys. Yay! My goodness. My goodness. Let's try and carefully remove this banner without harming it. Because I am not printing in color again for a while. All right. Whew. All right, let me back up the camera here so we get a full size view of this beautiful thing. That's a good question, Sean. I have no idea. We'll find out. I didn't think about that. Oh, this banner is huge. Look at this. This is Look at that. That is beautiful. And look at the dithering on the floppy disks. I don't know. The frame store is going to look at me funny when I bring this in. Yeah, that'll be $500. My goodness. My goodness. That is hilarious. I love everything about this. I just, wow. I'm very proud of this. More proud than I should be, of course, but that's me. I mean, look at this beautiful monstrosity that we created. It's fantastic. It took about 15 minutes or so, I think. Not too long. again, just really the camera focuses a little bit slowly, but the wonderful blue here. Yeah, I will be hanging it up. I want to trim the thing a little bit, so and I need to remove the old one, so I won't be hanging it up right now. But yeah, the dithering makes it classy. So let's take a look at the other one that we printed here, the black and white one. So this is the black and white one that we tried. It had the gaps in it, but 22 minutes from hitting print. All right. This is the black and white one that we'll be auctioning off. No. Wow. I mean, this thing will print out text really quick. I'll give you an example of that if you really want to see it, but I think everyone's ears are probably still recovering. This banner is just freaking beautiful, man. Wow. I take very good care of that. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Let me click on some stuff here. Been going for 2 hours and 23 minutes. Whoopsie. As I smash into the tripod with my chair. Yeah, I could probably recreate a graphic like that, but I think that graphic is probably... somebody probably owns it. Oh my goodness, this was a lot of fun. I just want to show you printing text on here real quick, and then I think we'll sign off, because it's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. I did not intend to take that long for this video here, but yeah. Well, there is a t-shirt store on Teespring. There's a few shirts that I have there already. If you go to Twitter, there is a link to that. In fact, I'll bring one up here. Let me go grab that. Let's see if it'll come up in a search here. Let's see. I should have this stuff at the ready. Oh, that's not the link. Hold on. I'm not using the browser I normally use. Oh boy. Let me try this again. I think it's /stores or something like that. Let me try. Here we go. No worries, Tech and Music. Thank you. Glad to have witnessed Banner Mania. So that's the link to the t-shirts I currently have up there. I have some things that I'm thinking of, some other designs and stuff. There is a promo code. Let me see if I could get that up real quick. Let me see. Sorry, their website keeps slamming me with ads and stuff. Like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Promotions, here we go. So just for you guys, just for today, let me create a promo code here so you guys could use that. So if you type in 84, that's spelled out. If you type in that promo code, you get $8 off. That's until the end of the month. So that promo code is 84. If you want to buy a t-shirt, you don't gotta. Please don't feel obligated to do so if you don't want to. But in case one catches your fancy and you're like, oh, you know what? That's kind of cool. If you want to buy one, you get some money off there. And that comes off of my profit. So I can't give you much more than that. But yeah, there you go. Awesome. Sweet. So yeah, what I'm going to do is we're just going to print some text. And I think we'll end the video here. But I just wanted to show you sort of what this printer could do. Somebody asked about text here. Never register! Because I'm a horrible person. These are instructions for that IRC thing I'm setting up here. They're not final. But I'm just going to do let's do faster mode. Actually, you know what? Let's do draft mode. You could see just how wicked fast this printer is. And we'll go from there. So let's go to transition here. And let's bring the camera back here. Go back down to look at the, well, this tripod. The legs like to stick a little bit, so it's a little bit hard to get these undone without breaking my fingernail off. Hold, please. Oh, come on. You silly thing. There we go. Alright, so let's get this back down to the image writer's level here. And you're going to see how fast this thing can print out, okay? You guys ready? You guys ready? Alright, here we go. Print. Oopsie. It got stuck. It got stuck. And I still had the color ribbon on, so let's take that out. Sorry. Let's put the black ribbon back in there. The printer paper was getting stuck right here. So let's fix that a little bit. There we go. Oh, yeah, we got this all sorts of screwed up, don't we? Oh, yeah, look at that crinkly paper. All right, let's try and fix this. There we go. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, we're just showing you an example here. This thing gets warm, jeez. I mean, of course it does, but... Okay, yeah, let's try that again. They still do make the paper, because a lot of places like car dealerships and stuff still need paper like this, and you could still find it. I found a stack of 1,000 sheets of paper for like $2 at a thrift store. And I was very happy I did. Alright, so we have to put this on because there's a magnet right here that goes there, and if that's not there, the printer gets unhappy. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, so let's print again in draft mode and see how fast this thing goes. You're best off... There we go. Look at that! Look at it go! Oh man, that was awesome. Of course, it wasn't using fonts or anything. You know, it was just very basic text. But you know what? It's readable, so, you know, there you go. There you go. All right, let's just switch back to this here as I adjust the camera. Oops, there goes our page. Okay, oh, I'm still, sorry. Always fun to adjust this thing live, because, yeah. Yeah, I mean, people still use dot matrix because they are cheap, they are reliable, and, you know, there you go. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, a lot of companies, my company still uses it. I still hear it from time to time when I was in the office. You still hear it, but, yeah, I think that's about it for now. Thank you so much to... Oh, well, this paper is triplicate. So it is white, it is pink, and it is yellow, in that order. And so you could print once, and... I'm not going to use that as an example, but you could print once, and here you go. you can print once and there are 3 different pages there. But yeah, this printer's not too loud, believe it or not. So, all right. Well, I mean, that's really about it for now. We've been going for over 2.5 hours, and that was not the intention. I intended to wrap this up much quicker, but I just wanted to print out a little banner there for my 4,000 subscribers, and I am very, very, very thankful and very humbled to have reached this milestone, and I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. And if you guys like the videos, please continue to like them. Please continue to stay subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Michael, I think if I set up my 4 printers, that would be 1,000 from them each. No. Maybe a card. A card is only 1 page. Oh boy. But yeah, I'd like to say thank you to everyone sincerely. I really do appreciate it. And I'm gonna keep making videos. I have a lot more projects that I have planned. Tons of stuff that is just in various states right now. But I continue to be amazed by everyone's feedback, everyone's generosity, everyone's comments and nice things that they say about the videos I do and the streams and stuff like that. And everyone is right now in the comments is just showing me all love, and I greatly appreciate that. The subscribers, the super chats, every time you share something on email or Reddit or Facebook or whatever of my videos, that's always amazing. And let's hope that this next year is kicks the crap out of this year. Although there's that's sort of setting the bar kind of low, but let's just try. So yeah, that's about it. I'm very thankful for everybody. Thank you so much. It really means the world to me. And I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, has a Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate. Hopefully you do it safely. You have a great time. Let's make sure that this next year is joyful and prosperous and all that fun stuff. So that's all I have to say. So thank you for joining me. Glad we got some color out of this thing. And here's to the next 4,000. So I'm going to awkwardly hit that end stream button here. And I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. Stay safe. And we have some more crazy stuff coming up soon. Well, I do. I don't know why I say we. Well, maybe me and the printer. Yeah, there. Take care, guys. See you later. Goodbye.